Well, obviously, Shanika, wherever you live, crime is certainly a top priority. A new report shows in many ways crime is actually down here in D.C. The Council on Criminal Justice analyzed crime in 36 big cities.
Yeah, and found DC is even leading the way in one crucial category. We have our DC News Now's Max Marcilla showing us the key findings.
The main headline from this report is that the U.S. is on pace to set the all-time record for the lowest homicide rate. That's how many homicides per 100,000 people across the country. And D.C. is playing its own part because homicides in the district are down year over year. We'll show you some stats for crime in D.C. Homicides between the first 6 months of this year and the first 6 months of last year, down 41%. Overall, homicides are down since 2019 by 43%. Then take a look at motor vehicle theft. That's down 54%, the largest decrease among all of the cities studied, but it is still higher than pre-pandemic levels. Also, aggravated assaults, lower than pre-pandemic levels, but up year over year. Taking a look at this data, according to Ernesto Lopez with the Council on Criminal Justice, which authored this report, can be helpful in crafting policies. He says it's hard to pinpoint any one certain reason why the trends are going the way they are, but he says this report can offer guidance on what is and isn't working to council and other policymakers, especially for trends that seem to contradict each other, like homicides dropping while aggravated assaults are rising.
The first step of that is identifying the problem. And I think that's one of the most important, is not to just go off anecdote, but look at the data, understand what the problems are, where in the city the problems are, identifying people at the most risk of violence, and then adopting a certain policy. It's going to be unique depending on the situation. But adopting an evidence-based strategy.
The report didn't go into the effect that the National Guard might have had, though Ernesto Lopez pointed us back to some other research that says it might have had an effect on property crimes, not much on violent crimes. Reporting in Northwest, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Yeah, and our thanks to Max Marcilla. Mark, as gas prices continues to soar, taxi and rideshare drivers say that they're just feeling the same pressure, and the cost of working keeps climbing for them. At AAA reporting the national average was $2.98 just before the war with Iran began. But right now, the average is more than $4. So prices had fallen as low as $3.79 earlier this month. But the AP reports renewed fighting has yet again slowed oil traffic through the Strait of Hormuz.
The money I feel like I should have used to buy food, I'm using it on gas.
Before, gas is like $45. Now it's fully $65, sometimes $72.
A political poll found growing concerns about the war's cost among Trump's MAGA base. And for drivers here, the impact is immediate. More money into the tanks and less to take home. And it's interesting, Mark, because, we did see it fluctuate. We saw gas prices go up and down. And at one point, I was looking forward to the prices continuing to drop. And then, we got the news, of course, that they were continuing, firing at each other over in the Middle East. And then that's when gas prices just continued to rise. And it's just continuing to go up. The other day, just using this space, since this is a safe space, I mean, I spent $70 just to fill my tank. Normally,
you can feel it.
Normally, I'm paying what, $40?
Yeah.
So, yes, that hurts. It really does, and I know it hurts a lot of Americans. All right, we're stretching your dollar with the cheapest places to fill up, and take some notes here as the war in Iran pushes the gas prices up. So, according to the website Gas Buddy, DC. The Exxon on Hunt Place Northeast has gas for $3.79, but that's only if you pay cash. In Maryland, the 7-Eleven on Sunday's Lane in Frederick is selling gas for $3.99. It's a dime cheaper in Virginia at the Sunoco on Shops Lane in Fairfax.
Well, staying in the district, the House Oversight Committee advanced a bill that would block D.C. from increasing taxes without congressional approval. Kentucky Congressman James Comer introducing the D.C. Taxing Authority Revenue Review Act, and it would require congressional approval within 60 days of any bill passed by D.C. Council that imposes or increases a tax or a fee. Opponents argue that the bill would also prevent D.C. from cutting taxes and would paralyze D.C.'s tax code, plus would interfere with D.C.'s ability to do anything at all. Take a listen.
We wouldn't be able to respond to things like the massive job loss that came as a result of this administration. It also would destroy DC's economy because the bond markets would essentially blacklist us because we have no control, and control of our local budget would be with a Congress that doesn't do anything.
Of course, that discussion will continue. And then DC News Now's Mario Carbone is going to have more on this, including the impact that this could have on some of our food delivery services like DoorDash and Uber Eats and things like that. A fascinating conversation that we'll have much more on coming up on DC News Now. For Shanika, let's head to the Commonwealth of Virginia. Lawmakers there are asking for more time to review a proposed mega merger between two power companies. State regulators are still reviewing the $67 billion deal to combine Commonwealth-based Dominion Energy and NextEra Energy out of Florida, but lawmakers say that the current timeline is just not enough for officials to really examine the impact that this merger would have on customers, and they're asking Governor Abigail Spanberger to call a special session to extend that review period.
And it's that time of year again. County fairs are back across the DMV. And over the next several weeks, you can enjoy carnival rides, food fair, fair food, and other family friendly fun. Just starting in Virginia, Loudoun County's fair is happening now through Saturday. Then Maryland tends to get a later start. Howard County's fair starts August 8th. Also next month, the Montgomery County Fair and the Maryland State Fair outside of Baltimore. And once fall starts, you have Prince George's County and the Great Frederick Fair.
There's always stuff going on.
Always. In the DMV, there's always something to do. You can never say you're bored.
And you know what? You don't even have to spend money.
Oh, well, these fairs do cost, but yeah, some things definitely you don't.
Like, for example, like the other day, about a week or so ago, I walked up on a little mini concert at a park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was just, you could just sit there, and weren't any famous people or anything like that. Not that it needs to be that, but it was a nice gathering. The weather was nice. It was kind of in between that hot stretch that we were dealing with.
Yeah.
And it was just cool. I just kind of hung out for like 45 minutes to an hour, unexpected.
Yeah, then it gives you a chance to meet people. It gives you a chance to network.
Well, I don't want to meet people, but
okay. Well, I mean, you don't want friends. Who doesn't?
I
want
have
friends?
enough.
You have enough friends.
Yeah, I used to. You're my friend, and even though I didn't walk with you today, so
right. I thought I probably lost a friend today because you turned me down, but that's another thing. I just wanted a walk, just some company.
I will the next time.
My co-anchor said no. That's what he said, guys.